up, everybody? Swamp Donkey here, back again in Swampy's hut, and I'm back with a little solo mission, Factorio. And this time around, I'm playing with the mods on the solo mission, and I just figured, I'm really enjoying Factorio a lot, playing it again. So I kind of can't get enough. So I wanted to play a solo mission of it. So we have some really good options here. I did the biggest resource patches you could, the richest they are, and I've got I don't know how to show the mods, but I've got a huge list of mods going. Something like, look at this, like I can build it that far away, I can tear it down from that far away. Long reach, just things like that. Who knows? There's still so much new stuff here. So what I'm gonna do is just let's go ahead and just kind of oh yeah, I have a huge inventory here already. So we're gonna get started here, and I think the first thing I want to do is create one of these. So I need some iron and some stone. So, because what I want to do is get, I want to get two of them feeding each other. That's kind of that's the ticket to start with, so to speak. That seems good. And then also we have those little bugs now, I think. Let me look and see if we do or not. Hopefully oh yeah, I do. What do I need? I need 10 wood and 20 coal. Alright, I'll show you what these bad Larrys can do. And it's a lot. It is a lot. So anyways, I'm really excited to be playing, playing Minecraft, or I'm sorry, well that too, but playing Factorio again. And I'm kind of just enjoying it. I'm having a real good time playing Factorio. So kind of what happens here at the very beginning, if you've never played Factorio, is it's kind of a running around game to start with. You kind of just have to run around a lot. So I'm trying to see how I want to do this. I think what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to build get a bunch of furnaces and a few of these things going, just to where I have a healthy plate supply working. Yeah, that's going to be to start with. So let's see, we're going to do you, and so to start with, though, I'm going to put one of these down here, and I'm going to put you and you, because I need 5 more plates. And then the trick is you just need 1 coal, and then you set 2 of these things facing each other, and then you can turn them on. I'm going to see if I can turn the master volume down, because it's kind of loud. Sorry about that, guys. No, I don't want to quit. Let me know if this is too quiet. But yeah, if you like kind of free games that you can not free is, I mean, this game's $20, but if you like games that you can kind of like just play and you don't have to follow any set, like I'm doing this how I want to do it. There's no, like, I'm not gonna fail the game just because I'm doing it this way. Okay, so watch what happens. As soon as this mine one, it feeds one into it. So then it mines one, and they feed each other until they get full. So that's basically the gist of it. So what I'm going to do to start with, guys, is I'm just going to get a few of these going for the iron and the copper, and then I'll oh Jesus, I can't think. My mind's going crazy. I'm trying to say so much at the same time. Whew, calm down, Swamp Donkey. Just calm it down. calm it down, boy. So, anyways, like I was saying, I'm really liking. Oops, son of a, you son of a. I like that. I'm really enjoying the channel. You know, I'm really enjoying doing the channel again and everything like that. So I just want to let you guys know I appreciate it. All of you who are watching, all of you who kind of have stuck with me and whatnot. It means a lot. I mean, it does. It really does mean a lot. And I just want you to know that I really appreciate, you know, what you're doing and just everything you've done. And so anyways, I'm gonna get this stuff set up now that the mushy shit's out of the way, and then I'll get back with you when I have a few furnaces of each thing kind of going on their own, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, so real quick, I want to show you this thing, and I want to kind of show you like what he does. So watch this. So you throw the termite in there, and then look, watch. Boom, 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 boom! Look at it. Oh my god, I didn't think it would go this far. It's still going. Oh, it finally quit. Yep, so check that out. Ain't that nuts? I mean, I know it's kind of cheating, but I'm playing with mods, and I'm going to advertise that this is with mods. So there should be no hard feelings about that. Alright guys, so I'm going to get back to it over here, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back, and I've got some stone going down here. You can see it's going quite well. And then over here on the copper, I got one there. I went ahead and upgraded this to 4 of these, and I got 4 here. So the long-term plan, I think you can see my mouse, I'm not sure, but where I'm walking up here, I'm going to use this one to get the coal or iron. I'm going to have a huge iron facility over here. It's going to be a little bit spread out, and then down here I am probably going to start off with this one and use this for copper, just since they're so close together, and I'll have the processing here, and then going straight out this way is where we'll have the main bus. But pardon me, sorry. But for right now, what I'm going to do is get power going. So I kind of wanted to share that with y'all, and so we could be together for that. So, yep. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to put a space in between, but one of the mods I have is it lets me walk where you normally can't walk. So again, I know it's kind of cheap, but it really does. Like I beat this game on normal, and I say normal. What I mean is without cheating, and that's fine. But I've also played it with mods, and I've had a much better time with mods, obviously. So we're gonna run this down here. I think I may have enough to just go ahead and get started. Let's see, this is gonna be the end all be all, the tell all here. So if I put one there, does this pick up anything else? Nope. Okay, good. Okay, 4 should be absolutely plenty. And we're gonna run this down to the right, and then boom, like so. Okay, then what we do is we connect. Can I put it there? Yep. And then how about there? Dang it, not close enough. Oh well, I'll just do it there and there, so it looks kind of. So what you do with these power poles is I'm gonna hold the button down, and then it's gonna automatically build you know, where it can. So yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate that it can't reach like that. Alright, so in theory I should be good to go. So what I'm gonna do is put some a decent amount of coal in here. I'm going to put some coal there. I'm going to put some coal in here and some coal in there. So this should be enough, I think, to keep it going to the point where these will they'll reach when they need it though. I've already put more. I think once they get below 10, that's when they start reaching for it. But so far so good. So let's look at, yep, so we're already at a fifth of what we take. And we're literally using power to produce power. I just kind of created an infinite loop right here. And looks like these are all full, and they are, so I'm going to collect these. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is go ahead and set up automatic iron and copper. So what I'll do is off camera I'll set up one pardon me, sorry about that, that's my dog. Willie, hush. I'll set up one little iron farm. Ooh, I like how that glows. That kind of glows too. I wonder why. See it? You see it shimmering? That's weird. Oh, that says Angel's Infinite Ores. Well, that one doesn't. Does these? No, they don't either. What I'll do is off camera I'll set up one of mining section, like probably a quarter or whatever of what I'm gonna do, and then I'll kind of walk you through it. Well, what I'm gonna do is build all the materials, then I'll build it with you, and then off camera I'll expand it to the desired size, and we'll go from there. So alright guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back, and I realized pretty quickly that I gotta do some research, and I can't just, you know, kind of do this on my own. Like, there's a couple things I need to research. So I went ahead and got 2 of these, so I can get the research done pretty quickly, or 4 of these rather. I said 2. It's kind of early in the morning for me. So how you do research is you build the labs, and they're under the second tab, production tab here, and they're just down at the bottom, lab. The more you build, the faster you can research. So you hit T, and I definitely need the long inserters, and I need the underground and the splitters, but another benefit is the fast inserters. So I'm going to research this one first. So all you do is click research, and then up at the top right here you can see the bar slowly creeping across. That's actually pretty quick to kind of start with, but I went ahead and added 4 more engines over here just in anticipation of the power needs that I'm gonna have once I get the iron farm going, iron processing. So right now we're pulling well, the labs are pulling the most, so we're pulling like 2.41 kilowatts. I mean, if you like, that's like a couple of light bulbs of, you know, power. Like if you look on your light bulb, it'll be like, well, no, I'm way wrong, because light bulbs are only like 60 watts. Yeah. Anyways, scratch that, reverse it, go back. Point being, this is nothing compared to where we're gonna get as far as power needs go. We'll get way up there, you know, gigawatts. I'll be time traveling with Doc Brown and all that. Alright, well this one's almost done. So I don't know if it's always gonna do this, but sometimes it'll just flash yellow and you hit T. That might be for multiplayer, but it automatically redirected me here to this one. So what I'm going to do is go to this one now, because I definitely need the long-handled ones. It should research quicker. And the reason is because this one only takes 10 red science, whereas the one I just researched took 20 red science. Oh, and how you make red science is under the intermediate products. This is where all your sciences will be right here. So I've just been going around collecting materials, and if you're new to this game and you're kind of learning as you're watching, you might think, wow, that's a lot of iron, but it's going to go really quick. It's probably not going to be enough to make it through like what I need to do to even set up my very first iron processing right here. So now that the research is done, what I'm going to do is, pardon me, I'm going to build all the components for the researching, kind of plan out how I want to do it, and then we'll set it up together, and that'll probably be the end of the first episode, after we make sure it works, of course. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back, and it's been a little while. It took a long time to build everything, but I got a lot of materials. I got like 280 transport belts. I've got, you know, splitters, underground, long inserters, fast inserters. I've got all kinds of stuff here. So let's just get it going. The easiest part, I wish this was kind of clear, but it's okay. It's still, there's still iron in this whole area. But the easiest thing for me to do is just to start placing these things down, and you see the little green outline around it, so it'll actually mine all the way around anything that's green right there. So right here it's actually not getting as much, so when I move it over, if you look over here to the right middle, you'll see where it says 46k iron, but if I move it to the right, it slowly goes down some. So you kind of want to keep it all the way right there. So we're gonna do all I need is, I need 4 left, so I think we're gonna do 8 iron here, and then we're gonna do 4 coal here. So you can, with the coal, it's you don't have to be as picky. I mean, eventually you'll get it all, I guess. I mean, this is like, look at this. I mean, over here it's really dense. There's like 100 coal, but then like over here it's like 43. Now, does that mean I'm gonna mine slower? No. The mining is going to produce the same amount per second no matter where I put it. Even if I put it like right there, it'll produce the same amount per second because it's got a mining power of 3. So it'll produce, it says 0.5, so I guess that's 6 ores a second. But what happens is this is going to run out after it produces 3,000 ores, whereas if I put it here, it's got 114k ores. So it's really cool. So I'm just going to put like one here, 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 like so. And then we're just gonna start putting belts out, because this is going to be kind of like, this is going to kind of dictate like where this thing goes. So what I'm thinking is we're going to not encroach on that. So I'm going to go ahead and come down a ways. Yep. And then, because I got to bring the coal over anyhow, no matter what I do. I got to get coal to this place. So alright, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and throw the splitter here, and you'll see why I do that here in a little bit. And like so. So now you just kind of got to decide like where you want everything to go. So we're going to start here. It may not be exactly symmetrical with this, but that's not really a big deal. And I'm leaving a gap here, a 2 gap, because eventually I'm going to come back through and just replace these with electric furnaces, and I'll need the space for it. Uh-oh, Alexis is talking to me upstairs. Okay, so this is where you can mess up. This is where you need to go ahead and place this row here, and this is going to be where it comes, where it's going to put it once it's done. So we're going to go here, 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 and here, like so. And look, we're already down to barely over 100 belts. I may not have enough to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and make as many belts as I can. So right here I need this. So this is a little aggressive, I'll admit, for a first iron production. Like, this is kind of aggressive, but you know what? It's okay. It's worth it. Oops. You need one space in between your belts and your furnaces, your assembly machines, everything. You always need the one space. So don't forget that. Or you're gonna have a bad time. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. It's funny. It's funny to me. It might not be funny to you, but it's funny to me. So we're gonna go up here, and then, and how splitters work is they equally divide the line. So you can use that to your advantage to really, you know, get things split how you want them. Sometimes people will split and then like kind of reroute it back to it or something like that. I'm not really 100% on how that works. I'm not a, you know, like a pro at Factorio, but I can crudely get things to work how I want them to work. Pardon me. Okay, so now you see around my guy, I'm gonna focus in here. You see how there's a little arrow pointing at my guy. That's the way the inserter is going to put things. So I need them to take things from the belt and put it into the furnace, right? So that's what I'm doing. Okay, and then on this side I needed it to take things from the furnace and put it onto this belt. Okay. Oops. Like so. And then here we're gonna, you hit R to change the direction from the furnace. Oops. Dadgummit. To the belt. From the belt to the furnace. Alright. And same thing here. This is a long inserter, so it will only pull from this belt. It will not be able to pull from this belt because it's too long. So I need it to pull from the back belt to here. Okay. And then we'll hit R, and likewise here. And that's really about it. Like, that's it. That's all you got to do. Now, I have one extra inserter down here because this is going to collect plates for me for now. But I'm actually going to run the bus probably. Oh, and look up here on my map. I encountered some damn aliens already. I went up exploring and they attacked me. I'm probably going to run the bus down this way. I don't really have enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here. I'm going to kind of take it as far as I can. And then we'll go down here. And like here. I'm just going to kind of run this out as far as I can go. Now if you run on the belt, you'll run slower. If you run with the belt, you go faster. So too bad I didn't build one to go with me. And look, all my material is basically gone. Golly. So, alright, so now the next step is we need to power everything. So if you see how this kind of, it powers everything but this one. So you have to you just have to put one on every one. If I built them a little closer together, like one space closer together, I could skip one, but then I may not have the room to put the, pardon me, I may not have the room to put the electric furnaces later on. I just can't remember. It's been a long time since I played, but Factorio is one of those games that you could play, for 20 or 30 hours, and you could beat the main story real quick if you want to, but then you can pick it up again and you'll just play it and it'll be like a whole new experience. So what I'm gonna do here is connect these. That's a bit unfortunate, so I have to do that. But really, I mean, I'm not gonna hurt for materials, so I'm gonna connect you, and yeah, it's gonna be a little wonky, but it's just got to be what it is. All right, so what we do is connect here, and this is how I always do it. I always connect everything together and get it ready to go, and then I turn it on. So what I'm going to do, it's getting dark, so you won't be able to really see it. I'm going to pause the video and wait for the light to come back, and then when it's light, we'll fire it up and make sure everything works right. And just a note here, I should have mentioned this. Just because you kind of get like all this set up right here, do not stop your production of iron plates and copper plates yet, because for whatever reason there may be something I'm not accounting for or something I'm not considering, but this may not work. There might be something wrong with this. And if I immediately be like, okay, well, I had enough to build all this, and then I'll get all the iron plates I need after that, and then I go and I tear all this shit down, I could be setting myself up for a world of hurt. Then you're back to over here, getting iron, getting stone, rebuilding all this stuff, redoing. I mean, I'm telling you, do not tear it down until you absolutely know for sure that it's gonna work. We could have a power shortage. I may not be producing enough power to do all these. Now, do I think that? No, I think with 6 engines I should have more than enough. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna turn it on, and we're gonna kind of scroll out. You can see we're producing this, and here comes some iron. Alright, so we can kind of follow it along here. We no longer have a call for electricity on any of our devices, so we can look at the power network now and see that, yeah, I mean, we're in a megawatts. I mean, we automatically jump to megawatts, and it's going to probably go up once these start working, but it seems to be okay. Seems to be working okay. Yep, there's our first one. Well, first automated one, I guess. Not the first iron plate. Hell, I've probably gone through a few thousand already. Yep, it seems to be working. So here we go. I want to make sure that we're producing enough coal or enough iron to make it all the way down. And it looks like it. It looks like the coal production. It should keep up though. We'll see, because it burns coal very slowly, so eventually the coal should make it all the way down. You know what would be a good feature here? Fast forward. Like fast forwarding this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video again for a little bit, and then we'll make sure all of them work. Alright guys, so everything seems to be working. As you can see on the right side, it's already backed up all the way, from the back all the way up to the train here, or to the station here, and we had a little interruption. What's your problem? What are you doing? Oh, because you can't put them out. All right, so yep, we had a little issue. What happened was I got attacked already by a biter base. So I'm gonna go ahead and research turrets, get some of them put down, try to protect my area, because good lord, man, already like that. So anyways guys, yeah, and just to show you like what we're producing, This is, yeah, so we're producing like 400 plates. We're producing a little more ore than iron, so that's what you want. You want to produce more ore, than iron, or more ore than what you're refining. I had to add 4 of these on here because it wasn't making enough. But the coal with these 4, obviously plenty. It's backed up already. And we'll look over here. I'll show you this. Look, I've already got like 1,000 or so over here. So now it's pretty safe to tear these apart. So I'm going to do that. But anyways, guys, this is actually a little longer of an episode than I wanted. Normally what I'm going to do is just try to keep these around, like 15, 20 minutes a piece. But I really wanted to get a good start going for you guys. The next episode we'll get copper set up. I'll get turrets everywhere. I'm going to research the turrets and we'll be building them off camera. And I'll be building everything for the copper off camera. And then we'll get the copper set up. We'll get iron expanded, everything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And Factorio Crash Dude Swamp Donkey is out.